Hundra, Marcus, Bali. You all have inspiration. That's good.
Nice.
Oh.
Can I ask a hypothetical question?
Hypothetically, can I ask a question?
Why are you so red, Stu?
Oh, Halloween.
Ah.
Oh,
Sure,
I
he's not red,
Halloween.
he's orange. All right,
Yeah,
do you
dude.
want to ask your hypothetical before or
Yeah,
after the recap?
Yeah, I'll just do it now. So I just remembered, like, we can also get inspiration through luxury goods, right? Such as eating ice cream. And we have a legendary pickle. Like, what if I took a bite out of it?
It's over the course of a short rest.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
don't
okay.
you don't want to eat food. I don't think you would.
It's
That's
kind of
true.
like,
That's true.
I mean, imagine if you're like in the middle of combat and you're like, I got this delicious food. It's not going to be as enjoyable if you can't sit down and have it.
Right.
So during any rest,
Savor the moment.
and I'm pretty sure someone has some luxury goods. I'm pretty sure someone still has fine alcohol, fine wine, that I think you took from Lokias's house or something after killing him.
Wait, yeah, wasn't that like we can all get inspiration off it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Did
I
you
did
guys
not
add
remember
your,
I don't remember that at all.
Did you add your temp HP from last time?
The 5.
The 5, yeah.
Who
Yeah.
was it for?
I figured
It
out how
was-
to.
I did.
to
It's
add a
3
effect.
creatures.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I did.
It was me, Marcus, and Tundra.
Oh, I
Yes,
did, but then
I did it. I have a passive effect that I added. So it'll
Yeah, I have 3
actually
temp, and I'm at full.
affect my.
Oh, I thought it was not temp. I thought it was max.
It's not temp, but that's how I
It's
did
max.
Yeah.
You can do it however you want.
it. So it's current and max, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bali. What happened last time?
We fought the entire time. Let's see. Appetizer.
Cop out.
So, yeah, we started because we started the session in the school because that was the last thing we did. Got in. Like the first thing that happened that we realized was Gerald was all of a sudden wearing a blue? Was it purple? Blue.
Purple is resolution.
Blue with an eye on the back of it. Uniform. Kind of quizzed him on that for a little bit. He wouldn't really tell us why, and I think we kind of dropped it. He had a bright idea to try and recreate the pickle. Gerald tried. It didn't super work. Tundra, with 0 effort whatsoever, was able to do the incredible. Recreated a legendary item like it was nothing.
Hey, that hurt.
It cost a legendary item.
I mean, he also turned my insect repellent into a bricky dust. That was messed up. Okay.
Oh, it's not like so much a dust. It is like a blue cheese.
Shit was so good.
He's fought having these powers for so long. It's kind of fun seeing him just like let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
So as this was all happening, we kept hearing screaming down the hallway. We didn't really seem too bothered by it. It just kept happening.
It's a typical day for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we end up going down the hallway towards the screaming. It turns out it was a man named Doyer who was being tortured by students that were turned, and monks and teachers. We fought them for the better part of the session. It was a pretty good fight. It could have been way worse for us. But we passed a lot of wisdom checks thanks to Marcus. So once they were defeated... oh yeah, somebody was like yelling our name, or like they were like tank. They said it like a couple times.
They got mad we were loitering.
They did.
Yeah, I think you were like you made a you had to make a new tablecloth to hold Gerald with and some
Yeah.
potions.
Hey, dude, we were at a load screen, dude. What do you want?
Tundra also thought up a potion table for us. That was pretty cool.
Potion table.
But yeah, we started walking through the door. Apparently, the next room has ramshackle rooms with dead students and wrecked furniture. And we found Ustalos, the ghost of Ustalos. That was the last thing we saw.
Wait, was it the ghost or was it?
Oh yeah.
I think it was the ghost.
Is the apparition.
Apparition.
I mean, you can say ghost. I just have to be vague as DM. All right. So let's. Yeah, why not? You enter this room. You find Ustalos. As he looks down upon you. Think tank. I've been here for a little time. No, I'm not vibing with this. Back to this.
Oh, music. I was like, he's starting over his conversation.
As Ustalos.
Take your time.
I've been in this place for a short time, Think Tank. And I've learned the truth. So he kind of floats up and around the five of you. Do you see around you? With your eyes open. What I reveal the true nature of this place. As kind of looking around this room, kind of like Mr. Bali said a moment ago, or I should say Phil, it's out of game, that everything in here is kind of wrecked, dilapidated. It is like covered in a thick layer of dust, like untouched. This is nothing unnatural. This is just aged and not taken care of for some time.
Are the bodies aged as well? Or are they just like skeletons?
The bodies are like like an old body. There would be like barely anything on it. It wouldn't be just bone, but it would be like the flesh would be like just barely clung to it and like almost nothing.
Yeah, like stringy sinew.
Yep, pretty much. Like it wasn't like picked by anything. It's just dead. And it kind of looks like everything here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, Gerald and Bali, like everything here kind of even though this was clearly like a long time ago, this is all like, it's just kind of like these students were all just like wiped out. Like it was like something quick and brutal.
Jesus, Gerald. Passive investigation 17.
It was very brutal, whatever happened here.
Shivers.
It appeared to be quick.
What happened here? I'm sure you are all now keenly aware of the manifestations of our dreams, our desires, and most of all, our fears.
And why didn't ye be coming to warn us about this? Ye be capable of floating around, it seems, and you've been dead for some time.
I am not immune to those creatures. And there is only one of Ustalos. The spell that binds this place is deep within. Past whatever fakeries, whatever illusions people have dreamt into being more than just a figment.
So you
of
can
the
turn this
imagination.
off. This can be canceled.
I have only so much power within me. As I'm sure you have realized, this place holds itself together. And that is by the fear of all in Verifton.
So what you're saying is, they're using the power of the fear from Verifton to keep this spell going.
Not they. It. The spell itself has been going now for almost 10 years.
So as long as people stay afraid of it, it won't end.
So long as the truth is not known, it shall remain as it is now.
How are we supposed to show people it's not to be feared? It's very scary.
You must get rid of the Gith.
Easier said than done.
With all the students killed and whatnot, wouldn't this place be much less powerful? Right? There's not as many to, like fuel, and to fuel it.
It does seem there's a lot
In
of
fact,
recent residents dead now.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the kindling for this fire, right? So
It is even worse. And he kind of floats directly up to you, Tundra. The power your mind possesses. The one I guessed it would. All of them have it. Perhaps tenfold.
That's a problem.
Can I give this to somebody? Can I, like... Anything's possible in here, right? So can I just... make someone else... have it? Transfer it?
Can you? Is it possible? I guess it would be. But it would be a tremendous risk. To your mind or theirs.
So you see past all of this. How do we... We're looking for a door. How do we find it?
They're all around you. They're everywhere. However, what brought you to me, and what brings you closer to it, I'm sure you are keenly aware of. The one who wants to see you here.
Oh,
Oh, got shivers.
it be Janish. Where is he hiding?
He's not hiding. He's at the center of it all. And I bet he means to wear you down.
Where?
I bet he means to wear you to bone and sinew like them.
Shiver specifically, just kind of like looking at himself, and just like in anime, like a slow, dark aura starts to rise from him. I hope what ye say is true, and it be hungry for fear, because we be bringing plenty.
There are more things in here bringing fear than you know. As you start to hear this crackle of electricity, this bolt flies out. Striking Ustalos through the floor. So now we can go to this. As emerging on this top floor, you see what is recognizable as Tifley. You see this woman emerge.
Oh, that lady.
Yup.
Took over as like the
The
leader.
Dean of Realization.
Yeah.
This skin etched with blue veins, crackling with this ruinous might. You see even just her hands on kind of this like handle, like this kind of balcony. She leans over this crackling, burns it black. You see walking out of the darkness behind her is Darmon. You see him enter. This same cloak, blue etched. No mask this time, but this cloak that bears numerous blue glowing eyes. I knew you would come here, Think Tank. Talzanis says. You see Darmon kind of over one shoulder as he whispers something into her ears. I know. So much more. So much more than you could even fathom. You see this like madness in her eyes as there's like this almost blue glow that glazes over it. I want something from you. The 5 of you were different. The other students proved weak and resistant to change. But Talzanis' dream to bring entropy to all of Morsa, to all of Ultar, you would be invaluable. Especially with what's in here. And if you made it this far, I have no doubt that you have the ruinous might to provide. All we need do is end the last vestiges of syzygy. I have only this to ask. Would you rather join me? Or would you rather your memories be reduced to nothing in this forsaken place?
Doesn't really sound like a choice.
I mean, hear him out, right?
I thought ye knew us, at least a little. You just let me know when I can hit her with Eldritch Blast, okay?
Is that what you want to do?
I mean, of course.
All right. You fire off this Eldritch Blast. She does not move. But you see, as it gets even close, this like aura crackling off of her without even flinching, just
It just rolls
into
off of
nothing.
her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you see she looks disappointed, but Darmon behind her smiles. How disappointing. So you've chosen death.
I mean, this is just a stepping stone to Janish, so just get out of our way real quick. I don't care how big this guy thinks he is.
She, her grip tightens on this balcony, and it just kind of, like this handle just splinters and obliterates. As you see from like all the nearby entrances, crawling out are these creatures. These creatures etched in this kind of like purple darkness, these familiar ones that have gone after your magic. With this foul screech as they start to kind of flood the room. Tifley and Darmon turn away.
Classic
As-
Bond villains.
Yeah,
Leaving us in the trapped room. It's beautiful.
As we're going to begin a skill challenge.
Love
Oh,
it.
sick.
First things first,
You know,
I
I'm
need you all to roll initiative.
Good thing we got those inspirations for this.
Hey, man. Not everybody.
like you said, we're gonna
Yeah.
need them.
Fuck.
Dude, Gerald, what? Every other combat, you're like a 1. All of a sudden, you're just like, bam.
What'd you say, Stu?
What was that?
Oh, I thought you said something.
Did someone get a natural 1 on it?
No.
I think Marcus got a natural 1.
Oh, did he?
Oh, yeah. Look at
It'll
that.
be disadvantage on your first roll.
Correct.
Okay.
This one
Still be
is
shippers.
going to work differently. We're not going to exactly pay attention to health. Since all of you healed, you are all above half health, which is good because otherwise I would have you start out with a wound. You can get 1 wound, and if you take a second one, you die.
Oh, shit.
And the failure state is not a number of failures. It is when you're all dead.
Cool.
Well, I mean, there has to be some other success point.
That's the fail state.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
For success, well, let's just say you're going to need 10 of them and
Jesus.
a couple extra things. You do not move on from any challenge until you deal with the current one. The only ones that you get to move on past are before the first 5, after the first 5, and after the second 5.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Say
can
that
you
one more
repeat that
time?
last
And-
part?
So they're basically 1 special challenge, 5 challenges, 1 special challenge, 5 special.
There's like a
Oh,
mini
okay.
boss.
Yep.
On the Burgle Man.
So we can only fail twice and when we die?
Oh, for each of you.
Individually.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Die.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Good thing I have inspiration.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it's a good thing you
Yeah.
have inspiration.
Oh,
Tundra, you can still push it. You can use your feats of magic should you desire. There are, let's just say, depending on what happens, there might be little tidbits. And for each of these larger challenges, it will be 2 of you who get to undertake it.
Okay.
And let's just say if both of you fail it, it's not good.
Mm.
Okay, so I go first. What do I do?
So this is pre-initiative. You can choose any 2 of you. And this will be for each of these mini bosses, I guess.
Yep. Mini bosses in this boss fight of a skill challenge.
So you can choose which 2 of you want to deal with the creatures. Let me see if I can even find them.
I'm already fully hot, so I mean, a second Eldritch Blast would be natural, unless anybody has any objections.
Dark aura.
Yeah.
I would like to join you.
All right, let's fuck some shit up.
Wow.
Here, let's
Do we
Let's
still
just show you
get
guys
our...
that.
Oh man.
Oh
Oh,
god.
it's these things.
Oh, it's those things again.
It is these guys flooding the room.
Oh wow.
Do we still get our click advantage on intimidation, disadvantage on stealth in here?
Be funny.
We had that. Okay.
So, who is it? Shivers and Tundra?
Yeah.
All right. So, these are the creatures you are familiar with. The ones who have this resounding shriek that chase down anyone who uses magic. What will you do to escape?
They chase down anyone who uses magic. Yeah, right.
I mean, they're chasing us down no matter what.
So
So
we have to escape. We can't kill them. Or is that part of an escape?
Yeah.
Dude, the skill challenge sounds like a great place for the domino to just hit 20 people.
Yeah. Yeah. Marcus would have been pretty good with that. So yeah, narratively, whatever we do, it has to be themed towards exiting or moving. It can't be stand our ground and just murder. Just wanting to know for decision making.
I
Just
don't
by
think
like
that's
this.
what he's saying exactly. I mean,
I
we
mean-
can do yeah. I mean,
I
killing them is gonna further our goal to escape. Also, you know, it
I
just might
see.
be hard to kill them.
There are,
Right.
what I'm saying is they're kind of flooding in through, like, all these entrances.
okay, so I'm gonna
Like,
carve a path.
So, mind if I start?
Go for it.
Because I have an idea at
Sure.
least.
Yep.
Hot off the heels of his first Eldritch Blast, I feel like, okay, this is kind of, I think this is a big ask, but I would like to, I know that it's not like a combat structure, but I would like to Zen, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can use up a Zen to boost
bonus
a
action.
thing. Yeah, I will give you guys your tools, because if I didn't, well,
We beat Ted sooner.
I will use Zen 2 of,
I don't think you'd make it through tonight.
I would use my second Zen, and I feel like both more effective and for balancing his body, I would like to mimic his third arm on his other side of his body to give him a fourth arm. I would like to envision Shivers with a more even weight distribution and fourth usable arm.
All right.
Um,
And before you roll that, I want both players to roll at the same time. So I want to know what Shivers is doing.
That is so sick because that does play into exactly what I was planning. So it's not my best skill, but I want to use a performance to, and I might even have to use like a feat of magic along with this if you want me to, but I want to push myself to a point that I am not at yet, and then even further beyond. I want to fire Eldritch Blasts from every one of my arms. I want to hold out my arms and then the lower two in different directions and be like a droid from Star Wars and just be like doo 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 doo.
It's like the Reaper Ultimate in Overwatch.
Yeah. Where's Janice? Where's Janice? I'm just like
All right. Both of you roll your skills.
In your mind, all these bugs just have Janisha's face on them.
Yeah.
Mine is charisma, right?
Yep, yours will be your creation
Charisma plus.
proficiency. So
Mod.
+5.
Yeah. ability.
Ooh,
so
nice.
it's gonna be +3
Atta boy.
on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Did you roll that at advantage because you use your Zen?
No.
Just in case you get a natural 20, because it matters.
Oh yeah. 5% chance.
We
let's
like to
do
crit
it.
fish here.
That is better.
Yeah, you both totally succeed as you imagine this like extra arm, and it kind of helps stabilize Shivers as he starts firing these blasts at all these creatures. And while the blasts like seem utterly ineffective at hurting them, they're very effective at kind of like holding them back and kind of keeping them to these entrances so that you can essentially run through.
I just envision this this part on your lower body where like eldritch energy starts to just form, but there's no hand yet, and then your arm just like bursts forth and grabs the ball and like shoots out like a dune worm and shoots it out into your whole leg.
That
All right.
was utterly disgusting.
As the 5 of you run into the darkness. Bali, I need you to roll me a d12 to start.
Oh, I'm sweating.
That's either
As you
good.
begin to run and run Bali, you hear these creatures like as you make distance on them. You can hear them behind you. And running, you realize you keep showing back up in the same place, and you can hear these creatures getting closer. As the twisting walls of this place are almost trying to trap you for these creatures.
Okay. Are we doing another pair, or is it just me?
Nope, it's just you.
Get
The
rid-
pairs, I'll let you know when is one of the special ones.
Okay. Twisting walls. So there's only one way to go. We're just going
It's
straight. and
there
just keep moving
are
up.
there it's not like just one place anymore. You're like in the school, and wherever you go you end back up here, and the creatures are getting closer.
Okay. I want to grab the spectacles from Marcus and use a perception check, I suppose. Maybe I can find the right way to go.
All right. First of all, when you put those on, make me an intelligence save.
Awesome. Okay, where the fuck are the saves? Why don't I see them? I just see.
Can we use proficient
Do-
saving throws for the skill challenge?
It's under
Mm-mm.
attributes,
It's attribute.
ability,
I see
intelligence,
abilities,
and then
Yeah,
it'll give you the.
I see. Okay.
It gives you the option.
I won't go crazy the first time. Hopefully that's good enough. Oh, I have a +4.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So you put these on, and it is like this like overwhelming amount of information that hits you. Make your perception check, and then I'll tell you what happens.
I'm hoping this is good enough. don't think I need to re-roll that.
Yeah, that is definitely good enough.
I have a +8 on my character sheet to perception.
Well, it's good enough either way. Just it's a +7 on this one.
Yeah.
I bet. We'll deal with that later.
Okay.
You start to look through these glasses, and
Oh, it's my
Because-
transition uniform. That's why.
yeah, that's what I was guessing. You start to see all of these fake paths. You see everything resonating. It's kind of like what I described to Marcus before. Like, there are thousands of versions of this place, like, stacked upon each other in 3D space. But using this, you find a way that's kind of like the area you're in with Ustalos, where it has like this muting, as you're able to run through that area, and you can tell the sound is fading further back, and you are making ground. As a success. Gerald, roll me a d12.
That's a lucky 7, I think. Hopefully.
Gerald, you got this, man.
God, I hope so.
Dude.
You run for a little while as you start to hear this sound. You've made you've made a lot of distance. You kind of all take like a second to like pant and take a break, but as you do, you start to hear this like this kind of like snorting as you see this kind of like these long fingers or like tendrils, these like 5 like pink things coming around the corner, as you see this kind of grotesque nose and this mutated form, as you see this giant mole, a familiar mole and much bigger now, as this creature, it sees you and it starts to bare its fangs.
It remembers captivity.
We treated it nice, didn't we?
Yeah, but realization didn't.
Yeah.
True.
We didn't bring it to realization. So why'd
You
you hate us?
you treated Doyer right too, and he tried to kill you. Hi, Mel.
Let me see here. Okay, I have hopefully a really good idea. Do you think persuasion would be fine, even though I can't speak to it as an animal? My idea is this mole is attracted to magic, loves magic. So I want to see if I can yoink a couple of berries off of Barry and deliver it to the mole with mage hand and try to get it to remember us.
Yeah,
And then maybe he eats the
I
mage
think
hand too.
I think I'll allow like a persuasion. I think that's kind of like the alternative for like dealing with animals.
Alright.
Yeah, as you kind of reach out a mage hand with berries. Nice, that's another success.
Think about it, it's like cooking, right? I made a berry-filled mage hand for him.
Let's not compare it to cooking.
You're saying he's gonna be poisoned soon.
Yeah.
You feed the mole kind of like even though it's enraged, you notice it kind of calms the first like kindness that it's been shown since coming in here. And even in its monstrous form, there is still some memory. As
It's
it
gotten so big.
as it chomps down on these berries. And here's a just completely ferally, and it gives you a chance to.
Such a good noise.
So,
that was amazingly good. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it.
that mole's always been just so chill, except every time it was pushing me over.
It did push you over a lot.
Yeah.
Tundra, roll me a d12. Oh, that's a pretty low number.
I mean, we don't have context. Why you gotta say
I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's really good.
Is Tundra's last name actually?
It's just challenge rating, right? So 2 is not very high.
Yeah, the easy ones.
No.
You hear this familiar, resounding scream, like this big screech that. That's a bad sound, but you know. It echoes throughout these halls, and you feel it as it resonates with your very souls. The hunters are coming again.
Oh no.
You're probably the best equipped to fuck these dudes up because you don't really magic.
The hunters. Trying to remember them.
You need to see the picture again?
Yes, please.
They're the things that flooded the room a minute ago.
Oh, that's just the name of the bugs. Ah, okay. I was thinking that these are like some, like, organization or something from like the beginning of the camp, the one shot that happened before this.
Oh,
It's gonna be tough never knowing when that's gonna come into play.
They like magic stuff, right?
Yep. Magical camouflage.
I mean, do I really care about half these really, really ridiculous items I have on me?
Give him the Gale treatment.
So skill challenges, can we use things like other than our preferred skills?
why not?
Because I know Tundra used his Zen and didn't have to roll one of his preferred skills.
Oh, he did. He rolled his
I
creation.
did.
Creation.
Oh, it's a preferred skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to be? I can't use the same one twice. I'm assuming.
We're going
Definitely not
for a-
twice in a row.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I think if you cycle through enough stuff, I'll soft allow it. But
Okay.
Come on, guys. Let's all do survival, right?
So this.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. This isn't the first time I've seen these guys, right? We saw these guys before.
yeah, they were the guys that were chasing you multiple times now.
Do they seem? This might be the dumbest question ever, and just feel free to turn me down. But do they seem any different at all? Like, do they? Is there a way I could recall information on the first time I've seen them versus this time, to see if, because the way that realization works, and they're like basically creations of the mind, anyways. I'm assuming. So like. Is there anything that I could recall from the first variant that I saw them as compared to them now, to be able to relay that information to the group on like stuff I would notice that would be like, oh, by the way, they're more dangerous this way or whatever, or they look weaker here, they look different. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense?
Yeah. I mean, are you trying to say a history check?
I would like to roll history. Yes.
I'll allow it, and
Okay.
we'll see the outcome.
I don't love it.
I thought it was reasonable. Hey, let's go.
That was pretty
shit.
damn good.
Nice roll.
How much intelligence do you have?
It's got +1.
That's nice.
So what you kind of remember about these creatures is they before had kind of this. They were literally just attracted to anything magic. They still kind of have this attraction, but you can tell they're very much controlled this time, and that they are seeking specifically the 5 of you now. And that they're
Oh,
not
shit.
just roaming.
That's
They're
huge.
not feral, y'all.
That's huge. I'm glad you didn't go with magical decoy, throw my items away. That literally wouldn't
Yeah,
have
we're
worked.
gonna throw the door for the first round. Oh, I think I might have used that.
Right.
We're getting close to probably
And-
another duo.
Yeah, I'll say kind of remembering that you're able to almost like, get Shivers to stop always charging his beam. Doing things that would naturally attract this and kind of stay on the down low, and these creatures kind of aren't able to track you at the moment. All right, Marcus, you have disadvantage on your first roll unless you would like to inspire undo that.
Right. Same scenario.
Roll a d12.
Okay.
We've had that one.
Yep. This time you've kind of these creatures you still hear in the distance. They're still letting like this shriek loose. As this time they're still coming closer, and you can't tell why until you hear like this as you come across Pain.
This
As
is
this
this is where he
Yankee-
fucked off too.
Yeah, this is where he fucked off to.
Honestly, it's like the perfect place for him.
As he is making a lot of noise. He looks very like battered and bloodied, and he is almost like reveling in it. And you can tell all this sound he's making is attracting the creatures.
Oh boy. Pain. All right.
Dude, he's the perfect decoy.
What a pain.
All right.
What a pain. All right. Yeah, I am going to burn a charge on my soul coin.
Oh, that's probably really good for skill challenges, huh?
Yes, it is.
Jeez, I'm not gonna.
Oh
use
shit, I
that.
forgot I had that.
Fuck, did it go?
I
there it
never
is.
forget.
Alright, 3 charges go down to 2. Alright, I'm going to roll one of these 3. I think I'm going to be I know you say he's battered and he's making a lot of noise.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna try to break his legs and like if I can rub some of my essence on him while I do it, that'd be good too.
Shed
And
some
then
light
just
on
leave
him.
behind us. Yeah.
Just kind of like leave him behind.
don't want to break his legs and rub
I'd throw my
I
jacket
assume
on
that's
him.
an athletics check.
Right.
Alright, roll it at disadvantage with a +5.
I cast alarm on the
That's
jacket.
That's so funny.
That's really fucked up.
All right. What?
You have a problem, man. That's
I
fucked
know
up.
it's. Oops.
I want to break his
Listen,
legs and
listen.
rub
There's
my-
no better way for this guy to
Plus
die.
number
He's
5.
about to experience true heaven.
Sure.
So you kind of run in and yeah, you definitely I won't say that you don't break his legs because you probably break a leg and he is like howling with delight, which only draws the creatures in faster.
Rip. No.
As one of these creatures flies into the room and darts at you and
So, what did you use your coin for?
a +5.
It didn't do it because I didn't get the pop-up. I was gonna add it as a situational. But...
Yeah, it was a 13.
Okay.
Which means you are wounded.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shivers. You see this thing attack Marcus. Pain is in the room. He's still making all this sound, attracting more of these creatures.
Do I roll a dice or do I have to deal with this? This is
Nope.
what you meant. I have to deal
Now
with
you're
this.
you're dealing with pain.
Hmm.
You move on after this is dealt with.
So it really just seems like I need to get Marcus out of here. Well, he's just wounded. Because yeah, I see that he's trying to use pain as like this decoy for the creatures. So we just need to go faster. But casting magic would also speed them up. I don't have anything that isn't magic. I don't know offhand what the spell Expeditious Retreat does, but I know that it exists and makes people faster. Is that?
Yeah, that one I think. Can you only cast that on yourself?
I have no clue.
thought
I
it
don't.
was like a group of people.
I have no clue.
No.
No, that's Pass Without a Trace. Yeah.
Yep, that one is just you. But if you want to try and feed of magic
Mm-hmm.
and make your own alternate version,
I do want to try this, and I want to somehow, as I'm moving past Marcus, try to imbue him with some of my essence. I don't know. He's probably the hardest fucking person to try to do this to. Oh man, so that really means that this plan is stupid, and I might get some big negative here, but the big thing is I'm going to try to use a feat of magic to put my spin on Expeditious Retreat where I can cast it on another person instead of myself. And I'm going to... I could try to have it work on both of us and just push it all the way. But I imagine the DC would be higher. No, I'm moving just fine. I see you get hit and you kind of like, you know, go down for a second, and as we're moving by, my hand gets placed upon your shoulder and I try to imbue you with the shadows so that as you move, you kind of walk into your own shadow and slip forward inch by inch, little by little, and kind of move with more agility. My
what skill are you
skill
gonna use?
that I think I'm going to use here would be let's Let's see. My natural inclination does go towards Arcana in this.
Does your coin help you with whatever skill you're trying to use?
My coin's last charge is reserved for Janish.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see. I want you to roll that Arcana.
Oh man, I'm so scared.
Normally, your feat of magic gives you a boost. However, because you're dealing with the hunters, it does precisely the opposite.
Oh.
Roll that Arcana.
I knew. I should have just picked a different plan.
So you get a minus to what you usually get?
Man.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't choose his best.
It was gonna be a nat 1 anyway. Does that mean I just die?
You have
Oh.
inspiration.
Do it? No,
Does he?
I don't.
Oh wait, no, I had you re-roll it. That's right, but you didn't get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
2 ones.
Didn't get it.
That's his third one.
yeah, I'll come.
All right, Shivers. She got a natural 1. Roll me a con save.
How do I want to do this to myself? Constitution.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Good shit.
You attempt to do this, but you see you're only attracting more of the creatures in, immediately trying to like get this speed boost on Marcus. It just makes you the target of attention. As you two are now wounded. As almost with like one like stab like punctures and like this water is just flowing out.
Yeah, we can't underestimate these creatures. That's me. Oops, it double ended.
No, that was me. All right, Bali.
Okay. We really need a success here, so I'm gonna burn one of my uses of my coin.
These hunters suck, man.
I'm gonna
Yeah, they do.
get rid of 1 charge, and I'm gonna add a +5 to my survival. And with survival, I mean the skill specifically says follow tracks, forage, find a trail, avoid natural hazards. So
Kind of carve yourself a way out.
yeah, I
That
want to
doesn't
try and
suck.
find a way out that maybe it's difficult for them to follow, maybe because of like space or like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, you kind of see your 2 friends in pain all being slashed at, and he's having a hell of a time. The other 2 not so much.
So survival, situational bonus.
We're learning a lot about these hunters, at least. That's the only thing that I can say.
Damn, that's really good.
Dude, is that a 9 that turned to 21?
Yeah,
My
Hey,
God.
five is good.
That's the coin.
Jeez.
He said we needed to win here.
I have a +7 normally, so
My God.
Yeah,
Sure.
as this is kind of becoming too much for like your group. Both the light and the darkness have been very hurt by this.
Struck down.
As you find this way that like pain must have come from, this like smaller area dripping blood, and you can follow back somewhere where they cannot chase. All right, Gerald. Roll me a d12. All right. Your personal hell, Gerald.
Oh no.
As you kind of You put good distance between yourself once again. It has just been one constant run. As you hear the like clanking of this heavy, heavy armor, and you see clad in this like beautiful gold, this like crown of spikes that points at her own head, this tiefling empress. Empress Facile, to be precise. And whether an illusion or not, it is real in this moment. And her honor guard
And she's fucking
block
pissed.
the way. And she looks at you with utmost malice.
Oh.
Let's
Does
go.
everyone see it, or is it just me?
Dude.
Oh, that's everyone sees this, and you all got to deal with it.
I mean, I don't think any of us would know who that is. So.
Oh, dude, this is
Yeah, we wouldn't know, right?
There's no way that Gerald did not manifest this. I refuse to believe anything besides.
Dude, I've got something so funny to deal with.
Dude, I trust you.
Like, who's this bitch?
Dude, the statement "I trust you" ended a campaign already. All right.
I got something so funny.
God
Are we able to use tool proficiencies?
Why
Yeah.
not? Right?
Just like a cantrip. Send this away.
Yeah, I want to. Man. What I do? Okay, I'm going to say that, like, because Gerald's knowledge that I, as a player, don't have. I'm going to say that, like, this makes me realize that this will help. Because, yeah, well, right off as because this is probably the fear, make it accurate or something. I want to quickly try and take out some of my rations and use my poisoner's kit on it to poison poison the rations, and then just throw it at them to like in their mouths to get them to eat.
Throw it.
into their mouth.
Yeah.
He's got mage hand.
Throw it in their mouth.
Yeah, yeah, roll me that poisoner's kit. You can add a D4 to this.
I was gonna say, yeah, he gets like advantage, right? Because it's like it's not his first time.
Wait a minute.
You get advantage for having done it to someone else in their
Yeah.
family. Yeah. Ooh, nice.
1d4 might have been it.
That's so funny that the D4 saves you.
Oh,
As it's almost like you definitely can tell this is like a fake, because when you do this and you like throw it at them, it's like almost this like strange reaction where it's like they touch the food and they start going, ah! And they just like melt and suffer. It's just like
man.
this completely like false thing in your mind. Like you kind of work through it as you've done in the past because you know how to kill an emperor
Oh.
and an empress now.
What the?
Allegedly.
What the hell was that, Gerald?
Yeah, they're like screaming, "I'm dying!" Allegedly.
I can. Yeah.
Why are they screaming not again?
It's so much to explain now. You wouldn't understand.
As keeping distance, like
I'm dying
these,
allegedly.
you run over all these people who are like half melted, half like their veins are just like black, and they're just like vomit or whatever is just blood like coming out of their mouth. Good job, Joe. As
I'm getting rid of 3 rations for that.
That was highly effective.
you make it into this large room, it has braziers kind of like around each corner of the room. As they light up, you see Darmon again, this time alone. I told you it would happen if you came back, right? That was the only chance you're going to get. And no flukes can stop me now. Because I have a Gith. And her belief alone makes me invincible. As he holds out his arm, and again, like before Shivers, the light starts to bend around as the light from these braziers is almost like pulled inwards as this solid mass of blackness starts to form.
I would be warning them as it's happening.
I hope you're ready to lose another friend. As it floats out, which two of you want to tackle this one?
Can it not be those two again?
It should not be those two again.
Yeah, I
Be
would
one of
volunteer
those
for it.
two again?
It could be one of those two again, but I do want everyone to be included.
I think Tundra needs to do this because I have an idea.
Wait, what?
I'm
No,
willing
dude.
to also go.
He's like,
You're the
"I'll
best
just
at creating
throw
things with
Tundra
your
at it."
mind. We need something we don't have.
Mhm.
I
I
want
also-
to create like the anti-magic stuff, but we don't have it.
The anti-magic using magic.
I trust you guys.
Out of realization.
Throw the pickle at it.
Dude.
No.
I'm wondering if, like, at the end of all this, just use the pickle to explode the school.
Dude. Pickle detonation for the win.
Pickle grenade.
I mean, if it comes down to it, if there's one of us left and we're about to die, just pull the doom scroll out.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck it, right?
Zell 2.0.
We really do need to
Yeah.
have the doom scroll on deck for Janish. I'm just saying. We need to have the doom scroll just like on hand. But anyway, this massive black hole.
Yeah, like I don't know why you would. Anti-magic. I don't know.
That's how we took care of it last time. The scroll case, it sucked it up.
Yeah, if you could make that with your mind, which is not magic, it wouldn't be. I think that's perfect.
I think the mind stuff is magic. Maybe. Probably. That's weird.
So he shot a black hole at us, correct?
Yep, it's coming. We're kind of in like that slow-mo frame of choose your
Right.
party.
Right. Choose your party. I am not
Okay.
having ideas.
I mean,
I mean, are
Marcus
we
is
going
like
right now?
literally the man of the light. So why don't you just have him do it?
You do have an inspiration still.
Dude, paper beats black hole. You know this.
I'd
Just
like
wrap it
Gerald-
up.
I would like Gerald to partake if you two are not very sure you want to do it.
Yeah, I don't really have any ideas. Go for it.
Alright, me and Gerald then. I'll figure it out.
Oh boy.
You got ideas, Gerald?
Kind of, yes.
Gonna take rations. Try to poison the black hole. Sorry.
Seems to be eating everything.
I would like to. Is it too soon to use persuasion again?
Yes.
Okay, rip.
And persuade the black hole.
It's
No, I was gonna try and persuade Darmon.
He can't be reasoned with.
Dude, I had a good thing for him, but let's see.
Gerald.
Uh,
Let's combine our strengths with the pickle and try to counter his magic, I
There's
guess.
one time to use the pickle.
Wait, am I am I allowed to know like the details of fizzle now?
What do you mean, know the details?
Because you said you'd let me know the details of the fizzle scroll we
Oh,
got.
it basically just reduces the damage of something to minimal, but
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought it was gonna be like an OP counter spell, which would have
Well,
been good
it's-
here, but
it's like a counter spell with more breadth to it.
I mean, do you think it'd be powerful enough to stop the black hole type of counter spell?
I think even if the black hole rolled a 1 on every one of its damage dice, you would still get obliterated.
Yeah, let's just say that not all deaths use damage dice.
Yeah. Yeah, my idea is to, like, I don't know, do a Captain Planet and, like, join rings or something. And use the pickle.
Father, son, Kamehameha.
Yeah, you gotta fight the ball with the pickle. It's literally.
That's what we have.
Pickleball.
All right, Marcus.
Pickle.
Just put your
God, it's so Destiny. Pickleball. That's cool.
Nothing more powerful
Dude.
than the dark hole is
Yeah.
the pickle.
Is
Yeah.
that? Can we? Tell me if you vibe, Gerald. But
yeah.
can we try the feat of magic, ricochet the ball back at him?
Oh,
Like
that'd be so
pickleball.
cool. That'd be so cool.
All right, just let me guide you, Marcus. And I want to put like, as I'm just on the top of the pickle with one hand, I want to put my other hand on Marcus's shoulder. And I want to. Am I allowed to use my soul coin with a feat of magic?
If it's-
Yeah,
All right.
but I am going to need to know who's doing the pickle feat of magic.
I'll do it. I want to, cause I'm offering to guide Marcus.
The minuses might come into play. I think that's why he asked.
Well, it's also it's who's gonna surge if they fail, right? So
I'd like to do it. I want to use
how many feats do you have left?
2.
Okay.
And you would have
And-
4 if you used it, Marcus,
True.
because it gives you an extra one.
I think let me do it. Would just give us more chances to get it right.
Yeah, you can mentor Gerald. He can
Okay.
cast.
In that case,
I won't die if I get 5 years older, so you know.
I mean, you might die if you fail again, though.
That's true.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, we're not sure how the fails work in the doubles. Maybe volunteering you. I don't know. We'll see.
Mhm.
in that case, I'd still like to use my soul coin on history to use all of my past experiences and research in the wild magic to
Okay.
try and help perfect this while I guide Marcus.
I
Got it,
want
boys.
to roll religion. I'm attempting to be open to this concept of the pickle as more than just a pickle.
You're about to be a changed man.
All right. What's your whatever your number is, as long as it's above 0, opening yourself up to another religion is going to minus that by 1.
Sure.
I want you to roll your feat of magic for religion and roll your history.
Here we go.
I would love to know what this other mechanic is that's been going on this entire time.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably like fucking about to like Jekyll and hide our asses and turn on us when he hits 0.
Normal. Oh my god.
Oh, let's
Oh.
go.
Let's fucking go, dude. Pickleball for the win. That's so fucking...
Holy shit. Yeah, there's
Darmon hath
no
not
way.
experienced.
So what is this spell you're casting, Marcus?
That's so sick.
And you can say how you do it. Gerald kind of coaches you with the knowledge of the pickle, and it becomes innate to you.
Yeah, it's almost like now the flavor. It's almost as if you can barely see, but it's just like a swipe of magic across the sky. Of it, basically, vaguely racket shaped, right? And like being it's pickled, so it'd be like, you know, any one of you could have seen different colors happen at the same time.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
You create kind of this abjuring magic using the power of the pickle. Can you roll me a D100? Let's just add some more flavor to it.
Nice.
Yeah, as you kind of swat away this hole, you see as it kind of, as it goes away, it like very quickly like starts to shrink as this magic encompasses it. As you see, it flies right through Darmon, leaving like this gaping hole in him. You will perish for that. As he kind of this wound just implodes on himself. And it's just this splatter of blood appears.
Power of the pickle, man.
As
Power of the pickleball.
good job. Halfway there.
Wait, did we just kill him? He's dead?
No.
He's wounded, allegedly.
Yeah, he can take your wound. That was a natural 20. That was very good. Tundra, roll me a d12.
Ugh.
Say it.
Actually, Marcus, can you roll me a d12 too? Gonna give you something for your natural 20.
Did that do anything?
Maybe heal his wound.
There we go.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
good.
lucky 7.
7's been hit a lot.
It's lucky.
As 1. That's always a good one. As you start to feel this gust of wind coming from behind you, pushing you forward into this room, as you hear down the hall Tifley's voice, "You will suffer for your mistake, and I will be the one who ends you." As this like gale force wind is quickly blowing you in the direction towards her.
Isn't that what we want?
You want to go towards Tifley?
I mean, are we running away from her or are we trying to get her?
Oh, if you want to get her, by all means, just take the gust.
Fucking don't.
Take the gust. You.
Take the gust with a nat 20, though.
This
That'll help us.
is... You said I do need to be... proficient in it?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I'll be flex. This is a long one.
Okay, so the well, honestly, I'm small, but I'm like strong. I think I could just like legit just grab a hold of something and just like try to like grab the next person near me and like create a chain link of like
Daisy chain.
yeah of humanoid people.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Athletics.
Damn, nailing it one
Been rolling
after
so
another.
good. Dude, I've been rolling so good, except for the D12s, but that's fine.
As this gust of wind, you feel like this gale force, as it tries to pull you back, you kind of grab like the wall, kind of like this molding. You grab your friends.
I'd like to
And
grab
you, like-
because he's got so many arms to grab
He
others.
does have a lot of arms to grab others.
It's like yeah,
You
it's like
know,
a game.
because you have over a 20, I'll even say that he can, for this one, he can use his fourth arm too.
Yeah, let's go.
His imaginary one. So you can hold on to him and he can hold on to everyone else.
Yeah. That's so
He's
dope.
really testing the strength on.
Yeah, you can
More.
you can hear like
That's
the
kind of-
metal tensing.
You're strong enough that you're kind of able to like wrench away from this. Good job. Marcus.
I jumped the gun.
I have to piss so bad. I'll be right back.
Do you want to take a quick piss?
Got him.
I need it.
We got him.
Alright, we can do it right now.
That's good. Boy, I'm glad that Feet of Magic Pickle didn't backfire.
No, you did good. Are you all ready?
Hopefully.
Oh, Shivers didn't have his headphones on.
We're ready.
Or something. All right. Marcus, as you two, or as you all are able to get past this, you come into this large, familiar room. And in it is this large kind of object in the middle with this big tarp over it. As you enter, it flies off as you see this familiar mirror. And as you see your reflection, it starts to burn. It starts to scorch as these almost flares start flying out of the mirror. It's bursting out upon seeing your reflection. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What's super tough?
The tarp flew off. Can I?
It's a very familiar mirror.
Yeah.
We broke it once,
It's yeah.
I think.
Did something to it. I would like to. I'm thinking that I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to try to like duck and dive and dodge and duke and avoid these flares and try to knock this mirror over so that it can't reflect us.
Yeah,
At the least.
I assume in acrobatics.
Yeah, and I'm using my coin. I got one last charge left after this.
All right.
Acrobatics with a situational of 5.
Hope that's enough.
Barely. As you kind of charge through the fire, it seems furious. It hates you. It hates your friends. It hates everything. As you kind of brave this, staying out of the way, you're able to make it up to the mirror and flip it downwards. And it kind of renders these flares to burning the floor beneath it.
Nice.
All right, Shivers. Make me that roll.
All right. This is the one where we got pain.
This couldn't be more perfect.
This is the fucking hunters.
This
Fourth
one is,
seven.
yep, this is called Old Friends. You just dealt with the black hole a second time, and it brings up these foul, almost traumatic memories. As emerging from this darkness, as you trudge onward, you see this familiar blue figure. Shivers. You let me die. as Ronzo comes back, you see these razor sharp claws. You see this blue fur, and you see that, like, there's this huge section of him that's just gone. Living your lives. Learn nothing. I should take them back. What you've chosen to do with it.
Hope he kills you.
This would kill me if I failed this roll.
Oh, never mind. I don't hope he kills you.
Yeah, I want to see a Ronzo Jr. reaction to this.
Ronzo Jr. died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
there's.
splatted, bro.
I could probably feel him like roiling from inside, the essence of him. Jesus.
He doesn't even know you. You got 2 more arms than when he last saw you. All right.
Yeah, totally different pseudo armor.
Yeah.
Just never seen before.
That was another diving suit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is not the diving suit you're looking for.
Deception.
Yeah, Ronzo's back.
All right. Man. Give me a second to think, please. Give me 1 second.
Good.
Okay. I'm gonna begin to speak to Ronso. Shivers looks so defeated. And you guys see Shivers look more broken than you've ever seen him. He says, "You'll never be knowing how much I be missing ye. And you'll never be knowing how much I wish I could take it back. And you'll never be knowing because you're not real. You're just a shadow, a fake. And I see right through ye." I'm gonna use Intimidate.
Yeah. Roll me an extra d4 on that.
I think that's right.
Let's go.
Yeah, as you tackle this, like, you knew Ronzo. You mourn him. And every day that passes by is another day that you miss him.
And he just...
And this... Getting to say this, you see his face kind of, like, softens up, nods, as it kind of just fades peacefully.
Ugh. Dude.
All right. Bali.
We get to see what this is.
Oh, finally.
Freebie. Please.
Roll me a d8 and then roll again.
The nice hot spring. D8 roll again.
Mm-hmm. Carl.
Want me to roll again?
Mm-hmm. Another D12. So you hear this very familiar voice. This one that kind of hits you in your worst moments. You should have accepted me. We could have made this place ruin together. I hope you die, seeing what you could have been. As you hear this loud shaking throughout the halls, as this large fist just tears through the wall adjacent to you, as there's this giant mammoth Bali standing before you. As this bit of rubble is about to hit you, you see this almost wall of force rises in front of you. Apologies, I'm late. As Gakath stands near you, and he helps you. You have advantage on dealing with Big Bali.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Get more 12s.
Prove that it was an upgrade. Prove it.
I am going to...
Finally got 12.
I don't know what I would use for that. I guess I will. I would like to try and use my newfound like stardom.
Oh god. I'm so bad.
I'm going to I'm gonna try to like attune to the stars, because honestly that's what cleansed me when I was a mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use, I honestly don't even know what skill that would be. It's sort of nature.
It's a little bit of Arcana, it's a little bit of nature, it's a little bit of religion.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. So, yeah.
I will use Arcana, and I'm going to try and focus my, honestly, my inner, like, constellation and whatever drives that power in me to just make what happened to me to turn me into this happen to him.
Yeah. Roll that at advantage. As you've got help.
Once you were the receiver of the cleansing, now you are the cleanser.
Oh, baby. Oh, you Mr. Clean.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now it's the
Alright.
second die too. That was the advantage die.
Oh man.
Yeah, as any amount of... Yeah, the first one would have been you, the 7. Do not falter. Focus, and your belief can make anything happen. as Gakath helps you kind of discover this power within you. As you focus it on this creature, and you see the big Bali burns within this starlight and is easily repelled. You see as any kind of extra form it has starts to fade back into a Smalley.
Nice.
Get starred.
All right, Gerald, last one. Roll me a d12.
Make it good.
What was the last one?
Oh, lovely.
I think one's bad.
One's
Oh,
real
man.
bad.
Throw that out there.
As you get past this, Darmon appears in front of you. You cannot escape me. As you try and get away, in kind of every direction you go is Darmon. And around you, in the center of this room now, there are 4 of them. And they're all channeling this dark energy directly on you.
Mm-hmm. Let me see something real quick. Okay, that's not gonna help. Is it still too early to use persuasion?
I mean, you're at the end. Well, let's see. You haven't used like half your skills, dude. Yeah.
I've used 3.
We'll do no redos.
Okay.
I've amended the rules.
Yeah.
If I gave you non-proficiencies, I'll take away your redos.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna
I
give
want-
you situational bonuses if it's really creative, so.
True, true. I want to use the knowledge that Gerald gained that I don't have. That I'm assuming is the reason why Gerald has his robe. As someone that has realized what's going on here. And I want to use investigation to try and get rid of all of this not real noise in order to progress.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a feeling that like these beams, at least most of them, are not real, and it's just fear.
So, because you didn't take inspiration, this is the first little bit I can tell you. You look into Darmon's eyes, and you can tell there's almost like this innate sense that he does not know what you know, and that he cannot be real. I want you to roll this check at advantage.
He doesn't know what I know, so therefore he's not real.
I knew he was a fucking
Interesting.
illusion this whole time.
Because, well, it's just, you learned it from something written by Darmon.
Right, okay. Interesting.
And this thing doesn't know it, so it is not Darmon.
Nice.
Squeaking by.
Damn, that is literally the DC of this one.
Oh man,
As
that's the +1 from the realization robes. Jeez, it's all coming together.
yeah, it really couldn't be any more ideal. As how do you want to tear apart these illusions?
I guess I'm not allowed to know what it is that makes me
Nope.
realize these aren't the real one. But
We'll see if you ever do.
I'm just going to tell the others. You do not need to be afraid. These are not real. He's only trying to fuel the school with us. And I just want to, I guess, while I'm assuming Gakoth is still here, right?
No, you Gonzo.
Oh, he's gone. Well,
You get your
did-
one-time help, and then they gotta.
yeah, it wasn't for the help. It was more I just wanted to show him that I'm using my mind, you know, because he's the professor, but to try and dispel these guys away.
Okay, yeah, you
As
know,
they
if you want
fade.
to show off, we'll let you have the count.
Just show up
As
like
using this kind of the nature behind dispelling illusions is by knowing the inner truth about them and knowing the deepest truth about Darmon. You are able to dismantle these.
The inner truth of Darmon.
Yeah.
I feel
The
like
thing that
Gerald
you
has
know
a
he doesn't.
smoking gun.
As upon doing that, last one. As Tifley enters this room, how are all of you still alive?
See, we should have just taken the gust.
Quite annoying, aren't we?
I will end you here and now. As you see, she starts releasing this potent energy. You see, it's this lightning before, but it's this like black and purple lightning as you see this storm form in the room with you. As every bolt, every flash, you see the light bend inward towards her. As I think Bali has not gone.
Nope.
And someone else.
I'm on death's door, but I do want to give her the good old why hello there.
Is my charisma off recharge?
No, we're doing one off C's. I amended it.
Fuck it. I'll help him anyways. It's either me or, I mean, Gerald
I'm willing
maybe.
to go if you don't want to.
Gerald, go for it.
All right.
It's two people.
Yeah. I just wonder if she's real.
Whether she is or not, I'll try and make her realize one way or another.
It's making
Hey.
everybody realize.
you keep
Yeah.
saying that word, you know. and just-
It's almost like he's, you know, something we don't. Yeah, foreshadow.
Almost like he knows something he don't.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use the pickle again?
Do you want to?
I've seen what it does to you. How it takes it out of you. I will keep you alive if you channel it to its fullest potential.
its fullest potential.
He's like, I've seen how
Uh,
bad it hurts you. Go
I
ahead,
wanna-
though.
I want to use my coin to add a +5 to my medicine check, and I'm just gonna try to keep him alive while he uses the pickle to stop this somehow.
Wow.
Okay.
What a cop out, dude.
He's playing the healer.
This
To give
actually
Gerald,
is.
You got this, bro.
All right,
Really?
Gerald.
Yeah.
Love it.
I have an idea, but it doesn't involve the pickle, and I feel like it kind of goes against the pickle if I use the pickle.
Okay.
So I'm in a bit of a rut here.
Alright.
Everything
Uh,
Your soul coin does medicine?
Performance, survival, or medicine, yeah.
the murder coin.
doesn't make any
Murder
sense.
Do you like Jack the Ripper or something?
I mean, in his little flashback, you remember he was making art out of the guts.
That's true. He was Jack the Ripper.
Pretty much. He's fucking insane.
So, a quick question. Tifley, before becoming the Dean of Realization, just to get my facts in order, was like the captain of the guard in Verifton, right?
Yep, she
And
was just head of the guard.
And when Gerald first entered this campaign, I was with her being introduced to Janisha.
Yeah, because Mintz stole some food.
And I was cooking for the guards.
Yes.
Okay.
Let him cook.
Uh-huh.
Just
You can do whatever you want. You can just surge it with the pickle's energy.
Yeah.
It's kind of going for. It's an endless.
What he's saying is, yeah, whatever you do, do it till you almost die.
I'm giving you extra life force.
Okay. I think
This is your pickle anime moment.
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
You already got a pickle in me.
So my plan is I'm trying to. Okay. Okay, I want to, just because he wants me to use it to the fullest extent, I want to try and use Arcana to sort of, rather than embrace the wild magic, let entropy take its course, which is what Tifley is doing. I want to try and concentrate it, to try and reel it in, all of the entropy wild magic in the pickle, and concentrate it onto Tifley using Arcana. And I want to, since we're also going with mind stuff here, I want to try and flood her thoughts with things that I know about her. Like when I cooked for her, which may not be a great memory. It
Are you
might
a
be a great
telepath?
No, but we're using the pickles.
All right, which one do you want to do? Is Entropy Adder or Mind
I
Blaster?
will say, originally I had this idea because one of my spells is Mind Whip, which is, I think its description says you flood their mind, which is what made me think of it.
All right, so are we going with Mind Blast or Entropy Blast?
I think, I guess Entropy Blast, but it's not Entropy. It's like teaming the Entropy Blast. Maybe I try to make her overload with it. I think that's what I'll go with in this case.
So you're trying to hit her with her own magic or your pickle magic?
We're gonna inject her with wild magic and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to blast her with a concentrated amount of wild magic to where she's, I guess, overloaded with it and can't handle it anymore. It's kind of my goal here.
All right. Roll those checks.
Come
You
on.
get a surge. You get a surge.
You guys got this shit.
I rolled the exact same thing, Gerald.
It's a combined roll.
Synergy.
Yeah, we're in sync here. I mean,
This is +5.
Fusion.
Situational.
Ah.
Oh, hold on.
You didn't do anything, apparently.
Oh, I forgot to heal you, buddy. Sorry.
You just
I was gonna
forget
kill you,
that you just.
I'll keep you alive.
I just
Ah,
didn't put my
oh,
hand on his back. I forgot.
I thought you'd make it.
Hey, I was supposed to be touching you. Sorry.
He's just murdering himself.
There we go.
All right. One fail, one pass. On the final bit, Bali, you are doing as good of a job as you can, but like as Gerald focuses, it's like all this entropy magic. All he does is just kind of make himself like this anchor for it. As you see this lightning strike him directly. As Gerald, I want you to make me a good death noise.
Death noise?
Ye-
I guess if this is sort of a gradual thing, I'll try and like ramp it, but it's like
That was really good.
That didn't
Yeah.
sound old.
That
That didn't
was
sound old.
convincing.
Didn't sound old though.
As you have this tension, this moment where as you finally release this blast, it's like just this charred Gerald standing before you.
Oh.
As this blast hits Tiff Lee, as she staggers back, kind of this storm now going wild and now hurting her as well. As Darmon once again appears behind her. Your time has run out. As they kind of, like the Shivers Helix arm, their two arms together, let out this black, light, bending lightning. As behind you, appearing out of nowhere, not quite, is Darmon. And good job, Gerald. No one used up the freebie before you died. So, as there's this
That was
dead
one shot.
Gerald on the floor, and Gerald stands there with Darmon. The other Darmon, of course.
The real one.
Doorman.
As he, Doorman, as he sends out this light, this beam, and it kind of meets in the middle. As it kind of creates this super bright flashing, and you see Darmon is struggling. You see as finally making it in are Carol and Prelkanar as they kind of join their forces and start fighting back against this energy. As he looks at the five of you. If someplace to be, you should get on now. Like now.
It'd be hard to leave when our friend just be turned to dust before our eyes. And
I'm not dust, right?
Yeah, Gerald, you
Just charred?
stood there with Darmon, but there is definitely a charred Gerald in front of you.
Wait. I am so confused.
Yeah,
So
what's
is he
happening?
dead or is he not dead?
Go! As he lets out this giant wave of force that pushes you back.
I grabbed the charred Gerald in my blanket.
As
Big
he
Gerald.
pushes you back through this opening, and there is this blinding light, this overwhelming force That pushes you back. Congrats. You made it through my skill challenge.
I still have no idea. Is he actually dead? I don't actually know.
Gerald appeared out of nothing. Well, both. There's a dead Gerald and a live Gerald.
Schrodinger's.
One of them was of illusion. Maybe. That Darmon wished him into being, I assume.
Dude, rip that illusion Gerald that had like 1 second of existence.
You're the illusion, Gerald.
Wait a minute.
No.
That's why you're wearing those blue robes. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It was kind of just like a split second, Gerald. As to you, there was this moment where you're pulled away from yourself, suffering. Which, boop. Yeah, definitely a little damaged.
Okay, so there's a wounded Gerald and a charred corpse Gerald.
Yes.
Okay.
Gerald! Just fucking run over. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I don't know that we knew that he was there. Yeah, so I open up my blanket and I'm like, Gerald, hey.
All these noises is banging my head.
You did
Does he look the
great.
same?
Despite him complaining about his head, I'm fucking shaking it.
Does he look the same? Is he wearing like the same outfit?
Yeah. A little less charred. But a little charred.
Little.
Do we know? I would like to infer whether this is the actual him
Well,
or this is like a dupe.
I'm giving him the
you-
physical ragdoll check.
You really can't know by just looking.
I'm trying to wake up this dead Gerald.
Wait, is the charred corpse Gerald with us, or is that left at the battle?
Well, Bali took it.
I'm not gonna lie. After what Darmon said, Hensi and Ronso, I was starting to think that we really might not all make it, but I'm happy to see ye. And I'm just hugging you.
Guys, Gerald's dead.
I'm not dead! What do you mean?
Wake him up.
Jarvis! Why would you ever doubt this as the thing?
I can hear him.
I can still hear him. His voice. It's like he's still here. Guys, I'm damaged.
Bali, look, turn around.
He's not real.
Okay, he turns around and nothing happens because I'm attached to his back, so just go with
A great many things not to be real here, Bali, but he be flesh. I'm kind of like throwing him around.
Wait. So what's that?
I don't care.
Turkey.
Are you the real Gerald?
Ask him something only Gerald would know.
How many emperors have you killed?
Not even did you or didn't you? How many? Motherfuck.
This is very important how you answer this question.
I have a splitting headache right now.
I want to love ye, but if ye answer wrong, I've got to blast ye.
Rivers are making things worse. Put me down.
We're on high alert here.
Did you or did you not kill an emperor?
As a high...
Oh. What?
Come
Did
on.
you kill an emperor?
This be the time to give it up. We already know.
What emperor?
Oh no.
He doesn't know which emperor.
He's not real.
Well, I guess I'll fire one more Eldritch Blast today.
I haven't killed any Emperor, but if I did kill one, which one would it have been?
You tell me who I killed. Does that work in court?
You tell me what emperor I've killed. You can't turn the
It's kind of a
flashlight
jailed
back.
answer, though.
Sort
I
of
mean,
what he would have said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
I was left more confused than had any answers, so it sounds about right.
I'll take him. I just hug you. Even if he's not the real one.
Who's this guy? Do you have
Gonna-
a twin?
Gonna look at the charred corpse. I'm just gonna stare at it, saying nothing.
Do you have a
Yeah,
pet?
do you want to roll a wisdom save?
Sure.
Yeah, seeing yourself
Do you
dead
want
has
to?
gotta be.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tank.
You've been through it.
Yeah, you like
Hold forever.
It says 1,000 yards. Stare.
you're this specifically you know you have been through this place. You understand why it is fundamentally, and you're able to shake it off that it's like I'm looking at a dead Gerald, but it is not a dead Gerald. It is just it might as well be like paper mache. Maybe bad paper man.
Wait, a paper man, Gerald?
We all collectively look over our shoulders.
Jail's a paper man. So it's fake.
It's not. It is. Think of. Okay, how can I put this for you guys? It's a Gerald, but it's not the Gerald.
There's many of you.
Do you have a pet?
What? You're talking about if I have other Geralds as pets?
No. Do you have a pet?
You're talking about Barry?
Okay.
I
We're good then. I guess whatever. I
mean,
mean.
I feel Barry's more of a
All
more
right,
of a
so
child than a
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's back.
I drop him.
Gonna leave this corpse here, or
Oh, I mean,
maybe we can make it people think that you died.
it is
We
strange.
can clear
but-
your name.
Oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
What?
from that emperor that
It's
you
like-
killed.
I wouldn't be clearing my name.
You killed that emperor person.
I'll just make people think I'm dead.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. When we were
Start
in the
anew.
hallways and you and those really royal-looking people showed up, was that the people?
No.
You
Do I
poisoned
believe
him.
him?
That's how you do it.
Do I believe him?
Roll insight.
Was that the people?
Dude, when he lies, he tells you the short answer. I would like to try to detect if he's lying.
I think you could have like triple advantage on this. There's no way. Gerald, you can roll deception if you want.
Sure.
Dude, I will burn investigation on this.
Or I
will
roll one more because I said it was triple advantage.
Oh,
Or I guess double advantage.
Dude, nat 20's nat 20? Nope.
Fitting.
I mean,
He's like, your Gerald is back. He's evading like he always does. He's alive.
what
no,
allegedly,
that was it, wasn't it? Dude, I can
the
see in your
person
eyes.
I
That's why you
allegedly
fed
killed-
him, because you knew what to do.
And
No,
if I
it's-
saw correctly, you poisoned them.
Well, it was a spur of the moment decision.
What, wait, the first time or this
Listen.
time?
Who I allegedly killed was an emperor, and in the
Nice.
hallway that was an empress.
Guys,
Not
Oh.
the same person.
Is that the daughter? Oh my god, did you have like a love triangle or something?
You're acting like we'd hold it against ye.
There's not even any proof
we can
that
do
I was
this
in
another time, okay? We have
in
to-
that territory.
Yeah, I'm just saying, be a homie. Come clean.
Everybody run. We're just gonna
We gotta
set
get
up
going.
camp on the other side of this door.
Hey, we wouldn't be the think tank if we didn't just randomly blather around.
What I can say is, and according to my robes here, I was able to realize how to quickly and efficiently pass that obstacle in our way. Which has no bearing on whether it was based on true events.
Do you know that person?
That was an illusion.
That was a yes or no. That was a yes or no question. Do you know that person?
That illusion specifically is brand newly made, just like this Gerald
Do
here.
you know the person that the likeness
No,
of it was made from?
What?
You're confusing me now. I don't.
The
Illusion
person,
was based on
the
a real
illusion's
thing.
likeness. Do you know
Yes.
that person?
I couldn't even. It was this very quick running.
Wow. Wow.
Dude,
Who's to say? We're clad in armor. I couldn't even make out details if I wanted to.
it's like
He's
talking
gonna
to my
find
wife if she was sleepwalking.
Wow.
It's the most incoherent shit.
All right, we need to go. I don't even know what we're doing, but
We're talking about this later.
We're finding Janish. All of that was
Is the
just.
doorman still here?
Is what?
Is the doorman still here?
No, he is like back.
fighting them off while we were supposed to be running.
Oh,
He,
Oh, shit, we gotta go.
launched us away into safety-ish.
Yeah, I imagine.
Gotta go.
I mean, this place has a way of not being this place, so I'm sure distance is made. Even while Gerald interrogation is happening. So you kind of look around in this dark place. You see all of these paintings, these very familiar depictions. You see one of this kind of monastery on a hill exploding, like it's in the middle of an explosion. You see like one of this destroyed, just like a destroyed table at a bar. You see one of all of these like dead people, all with these little, like you can tell the fine details, these little like all of them holding like a little pickle in their hand. It's like all of this art that kind of depicts you all.
That's not creepy.
We've
is it
gotten.
the future?
And it's all kind of like things that have died, things that were destroyed, like damage.
Someone's been keeping mighty fine track of us. In a
Yeah,
mighty odd way.
meticulously painting it. It's weird. Yeah.
Is there any depictions of Gerald's past life?
Roll a luck.
Wow.
Well, how did you say this art was, like, what it was made out of again?
Painted?
It's like paintings.
Painted?
Are there any signatures anywhere?
You see,
Or like call signs?
you see like this art, and it's all kind of like, it's like clearly about you, but it's all like kind of vagaries. You see these two like tiefling like rulers, almost like royalty, sitting in these large chairs, and kind of from the back side you see this chef walking to them with this plate of exotic food.
That's so funny that the room before we just argued about it, and then you walk in here and it's right on the wall. Like the writing
It's
is
like-
on the wall.
Like, Tundra is kind of like, I imagine it's like you're talking about all your crimes or about Gerald's crimes, and this is like everything with everything you've done, like all the brutalities. Like there's a bear that's like, it's kind of like claws like that. It's like cleaving a guy's face. He's like, that, and there is definitely one of this chef that is feeding these two royals.
I would like to look at the image, and I would like something to remember this by. So I would like to make a stone version of it, like smaller, but I can carry.
Just use
Like
your
a
mind to make a
3D
replica.
rendition.
Roll
Like,
me
if I were to-
your creation.
Like
You're
if I were to
making,
3D print that.
a diorama, like a shadow
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your creation skills just an FDM printer.
Dude, that's all I do. Oh.
Ooh. Will you push
Yeah,
yourself?
you make kind of this.
Oh, wait, can I push it?
If you want to push it, you can push it.
I'm pushing it.
Do you need this thing?
Dude, push yourself Andy's inspiration.
That's so brutal.
Okay, good, because it was going to be funny if you failed.
You say, do I need this? This is the guy who spent a bunch of money in your fucking
so
game.
again,
Walmart,
it
dude. I
is
don't wanna
it
fucking
is still like
use
it
all
is
my
still purposely vague. Like you could see one that's like anything with shivers in it. It's not always like a diving suit. It could be like a suit of armor doing things, but it is clearly depicting things that y'all have done.
Oh, sweet.
Which
pretty good.
actually Gerald, you can roll tundras, but the rest of y'all can roll a d20.
What does it mean I can roll tundras?
Because tundra rolled yours, essentially, just a luck.
Oh, okay.
And you can say if you want or do not want things.
Ooh, Bolly.
What does that mean?
You ran is your soul coin out or what?
What I'm saying is, would you prefer to see these things on the wall?
I would, and I want it to be of Baracus Khan's atrocities.
So like, I thought. So the things that are appearing on these are bad things we've done.
They're
Or
They're
is
not
it more
necessarily like
information?
they're not necessarily bad things you've done. They're like destructive things you've done, like acts of violence or murder or destruction, things like that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna ignore it. Rest my headache.
Well,
and
Gerald,
move
you still need to roll for tundra,
on. Okay.
and I want to know what you want.
Oh,
Jeez.
My God,
crushing
dude.
it.
All right.
Yours is that one's just a photo.
So
Tundra's
Shivers
dead.
said
Tundra's
what
dead.
you wanted. What do the other three of you want?
Something from my past. Yeah. We don't really have too much. I don't know.
Does it have to be something that I know?
It has to be something with you in it, so you would either know it or have forgotten it.
Okay.
Oh, dude, Shivers
Um,
would be dope as shit.
Can it be a good thing? Actually, I have a good idea.
No, just say what. All right, well, let's get Bolly first.
I want it to be something about my dad, but I rolled a 1, so.
Okay.
It's gonna be my dad.
I mean, I can use inspiration, but I don't really know what that would do.
Gerald.
And this is for mine.
Yep.
Okay. I want to have it be a depiction of Gerald getting introduced.
No, this is about Tundra. This is about Tundra.
Oh.
Correct.
You already got yours because Tundra did
Right,
yours.
okay,
You
okay.
have the power. Bring
I
out.
have the power.
Bring him.
totally.
Bring him. It's been the whole campaign.
And it needs to be
waiting.
destructive.
Just say vaguely what you want, and I will do the rest. Because you don't know his past.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was just gonna have it be his brick that he threw it in the coast water, and how since it's grown, it's like been damaging the ecosystem or something.
The fuck? So random.
That's fun. All right, so we'll start in order.
It's gonna keep growing.
So Shivers, with a 14, it's kind of like vague, but you see this like black ship. It's almost like a silhouette, except for the flashes coming out the side of like cannon fire. And kind of in the water being shot by all this are all these like tritons that are kind of reaching out of the water. And on board there is the silhouette of a man kind of like pointing his saber in the direction. Marcus. Sorry, what did you say? You want to pertain to
Just
Marcus?
something from my past. I don't have a particular instance in mind, though.
So for you, this one is kind of like very Marcus adjacent. And this one kind of sticks. These ones kind of stick out to you. There are these like angels in the picture, and they are slaughtering towns basically. Like it is angels that have come down from above, and there are like people screaming.
What the fuck?
Bali.
I want to burn my inspiration. I want to know about my dad.
Okay.
Come on. Do it.
So pertaining to your father, it's kind of like you see this like almost like you're there, and then there's behind you kind of this massive shadow that's like way bigger than you above you, and it is like wrestling this massive beast by the tusks. And it's almost like in a way the art is like depicting you as like pretty much the same thing. And this is like very out in the wilderness. This is like can't give you a whole lot given the theming, but this would be like the closest thing you'd get to seeing your father is definitely like this large being that's like I said, it's like you scaled up this shadow, and it is taking on this like massive creature.
Hell yeah.
And Gerald.
Quick question about that. Can it be a depiction from the future?
I will do this. It is
Okay.
You see oh, this one's good. For a natural 20. You see kind of like this clear ocean. Like you see the coastline that would kind of line up with Deimos. You see, and Tundra would see this too, it is the entirety of High Bridge, but underwater. The other thing you see, this hooded figure with this large necklace with a yellow stone on the end, kind of like looks like painted to look kind of devious, is holding this brick that kind of flares with magic in their hand, walking away.
Man.
Sick.
As if someone else has the brick.
They can have it forever.
That was dope.
You continue walking down this hallway. It kind of... You see all of these pictures that, like I said, are showing you as almost like this destructive force. You see ones as well depicting Valric and of Ronzo and of Mince.
Do we know why Darmon, the Dorman guy, dropped us here specifically?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Just curious.
mostly to get you out of there.
No, yeah, for sure. I was just curious. Like, do we have a heading?
It's very, like it was initially, it's very like laid out for you. It's almost like someone put this here for you.
Okay.
This
It's all
was
part of the
Janish's
plan.
doing. No one else would know all this about us.
Well, that sends Shivers straight into a rage. I didn't think about it until now, but it can't be anybody else, could it? We're getting close, lads. It's time.
I mean, honestly, who's to say? We're literally in the school of realization. Any of us could have just made this in that intense moment we were just in.
What?
I'm just saying that any and all of these depictions, who's to say whether they're true or not? How accurate they are? Yeah. Maybe it was Janice, maybe it was us.
What, guilty conscience? Is that what you're saying?
I literally didn't say either of those words.
Marcus's picture has angels coming down killing people, and he's not trying to deny anything. Like
I'm literally holding the diorama that I have with me.
Yeah.
I mean, who's to even say that? I'm assuming you're thinking that's me. Who's to even say that's me?
You're so young in this picture.
Was I?
Oh
You
yeah,
look
it's definitely like a younger man.
You look good.
So you continue walking. You see kind of this like very dim candlelight. As further ahead is this like brighter flame, and you hear like the crackling of a fire.
I ready my coin.
Gonna be rest? Please, let this be safe.
So you walk in this room. You see a man who is pouring tea, and I will put the picture in here.
I mean,
As...
honestly, he looks like he could be made of paper.
Let's change up.
Yeah. He can only see the
As-
picture to us in 2D because he is made of
Yeah,
paper.
true.
That's true.
Yeah, I know I didn't send you 3D models.
Dude, that'd actually be an interesting fight. His AC changes depending on what side you're on. Right?
Try to hit him with an arrow, but he's just flat.
Yeah, he turns.
You just turn.
That's his reaction.
Use his
Fucking
reaction
turn
to turn.
sideways.
As Tundra, this man familiar to you sits on this mat.
Wait, do I actually know him?
Did you look at the picture?
Hold
Oh
on.
man. Is it finally time?
Hold on.
Is this where he was this whole time?
I've never seen this man in my life.
No, I can't tell if it's his backstory or its first campaign. I don't remember.
That picture doesn't ring a bell. I won't lie to you.
So, if you remember,
I have the worst memory
there
ever.
was
Oh.
one point in the woods of Apalvik
Ah.
after escaping Toft. You had this night in the woods where everyone and the three
Oh,
rat people were asleep.
Yeah. That's the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember his face, but yeah.
As he sits around this bonfire, there's this boiling kettle over the fire, and there are all of these mats laid out, one for each of you.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, I'm neither here nor there. I thought this would be a good place to talk because I think we're allowed to talk here. Sit. Sit. I thought you needed a break
Who the hell's this
from
guy? What's happening?
everything.
I mean, let's not be rude, right?
Do you know where we are? We can't trust anyone.
Yeah, it feels like a weird spot to have a dinner party right now.
Oh, I know
Why
where
do you
all
know
of
this
you are.
man, Tundra? Who is this?
I won't lie to you, I don't remember. I remember a little bit, but
I don't remember.
Can I try an insight to see if this is another one of the?
To be fair,
Darn
we've
trick.
only met twice before.
we met a second time.
Well, you probably don't remember the first.
Wait, did you?
You're
try
welcome,
him?
by the way.
What?
We
What do you
meet
mean?
a lot of people.
Sit.
I'm
Sit.
alive, so he's obviously nice.
What if our powers of creating with the mind are getting out of hand?
Wait a
I,
second.
I was just wishing for a place to rest, and then there's
I
this
guarantee
place.
you couldn't create the likes of me.
Wait, what do you mean by the first time? What was the first time?
Who is
Oh,
this
we
guy?
can talk about that another time. That's rather.
What do you mean another time? We're in the
Difficult.
middle of realization right now. How about we just fucking talk about it now?
Is that-
I talk about it, but I need a rest. Bolly, can you put the pickle next to that mat for
Oh,
me?
Of course, yes.
I absolutely adore how stubborn, brash you can be. That's why I chose you, you know.
No.
Chose him. Are you the
You're
reason
chosen?
he can do the things he
Are you-
does?
Are you one that is chosen?
No, he's. Let's just say the same way all of you are different, he is different as well.
Oh, we know.
Whatever. I wish you guys were chosen. I don't want to be fucking chosen.
Oh, they are.
Oh, okay, better. I feel better about it now.
I knew I was.
No, you know what? Go eat some ice cream.
Oh, and sorry, by the way, Gerald.
What?
About your mind, I apologize for that.
Wait, what?
Tundra, I don't know if I should. You are still asleep after all. And you've been asleep for some time. But your anger has left you. What drives you now is something else. But fate has a funny way of changing, messing with things. And I'm not allowed. My arms are tied when it comes to Janish, but I would like him gone. There are things he does, things he knows that he is doing, that he knows are fundamentally wrong. I just figured I would offer you a little change of pace if you desire, if you know what I mean.
Is there food?
There's tea.
There's tea. Okay. Just like looking at the bedrolls on the ground and just this warm
It's like these little
atmosphere.
mats.
Yeah. I was really thinking about trying something, and this kind of seems like the time. From the picture of Baracus on the wall previously, Shivers is just going to instinctively like walk over to the bedroll, and he's just going to pretend with all his might that he is human. And I'm going to see if I can turn back into a human.
He kind of looks at you as you kind of focus.
Mm-hmm.
The time is neither here nor there. You are chosen by someone else.
I figured it wouldn't be so easy, as I still keep focusing and pretending I'm human, but I just lay down on the bedroll and just crash.
Take your time, by the way.
I'm gonna look at him like inquisitively, and I'll be like, "Who am I?"
You're you.
Dude, he got it.
A little less you than before, but still you.
Are you like Janish's brother or something?
I bet you.
Oh no, my brother wouldn't be caught dead doing what Janish is doing.
You seem like a prophet or something, like him.
Oh, quite the opposite. Quite the opposite, in fact.
I mean, he's talking about Janice the way we would, so he's getting some points in my book.
Let's just say there are certain things that we know should not be done, and doing them is bad.
Still don't know who you are.
Dude, how are you here? That's my question. Like, how are you here? Like, we came in to do some fighting and try to basically break the hold on this place and whatnot, and now we're like having tea and
It's quite simple, actually. You're all asleep.
How you don't sleep? What kind of game are you playing? And I'm like laying on a mat trying to sleep. And
Yeah.
I'm like playing my arm.
Not the manner of sleep that you are, Tundra. That's different.
This is all a bad dream.
No, I hope it's not a bad dream. I tried to make it comfortable.
No, like before we got here.
Oh no, that was all real. Or not.
Right.
No, I
so
meant
like,
you went to sleep like... He looks at it like his wrist. A few minutes ago.
Okay.
What'd you do to my mind? Why'd you apologize for that?
Oh, I didn't do anything. That's quite your fault.
What did I do to my mind? Why'd you apologize for that?
Some things weigh heavy on the mind.
Alright.
So if I'm asleep, I can eat as much ice cream as I want, and I won't get full.
If you brought ice cream.
or
I
fat.
try to imagine there's ice cream in front of me.
Yeah, you like...
Yeah, we're not asleep, guys. This guy's full of it.
I knew he'd be full of it, and I don't really care. And like, I'm just like passing out.
Why are you here then? What do you?
I told you I wanted to make you an offer
Okay.
because I already made it. In fact, he can't harness anger anymore. I figured I would offer him a turn of fate.
Oh, me?
Well, I can't do it for anyone else.
Well, what do you?
You want to make him angry again?
No, I don't think even I can do that.
It's
It would
true.
help us win.
Hey, you're not always great.
I should say you can feel angry, and what he was different. And what he was changed with all of you. So, in a way, it's your fault, not mine.
Our friendship. Got it.
Who's to say it's a fault?
So what's the offer?
Yeah, what are
why,
you proposing?
why can't you just tell us?
What do you want to be, Tundra?
I want to say, can I sleep on it? But I'm not sure if that would work. I don't know.
goes,
This is a really
"Oh."
terrible place to ask me, though. I've been under a lot of stress lately.
He goes, "Oh, we could sleep on it." He snaps his fingers as he completely disappears. As everything goes dark, the tea, the bonfire, everything is gone. And the five of you are kind of on the floor in this hallway, feeling a lot more rested than before. Long rested.
Whoa,
No,
whoa,
that's a good room.
Oh, sick.
As
This
that is where we will call it.
Is he asking me what I think he's asking me?
You can be whatever
Yeah.
you want to be, man.
Is he
Um,
asking me if I want to re-roll? Is that what he's asking me? I mean, like, logistically?
If you want a new class, yeah.
Thing, dude.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
wild. So
And
wait,
that is where we're
he's
giving
not
you time.
him.
You asked for time to sleep on it, so
I'm definitely going to
he's-
need to think about that.
Join me, my warlock brother.
I'm kind of thinking. I mean, is he... Okay. Jesus. I have like 10 more questions now.
is his voice sound familiar
You
to
just wake
me?
up in your fucking
To who?
bar.
To me.
Dude, I don't
Not
know.
on purpose, if
Any
it.
sense. I was like, I've seen it.
He's finally lost it.
My way. He's fine.
But
Oh,
yeah,
It was a good run.
GG's, y'alls. You made it
Dude.
past the skill challenge.
That's fun.
Honestly, man,